Now, before the movie came out, I predicted that Shaw would not be in the movie. Even when I saw The Crossing and everything like that, I predicted that she would not be in the movie, and I was actually technically right because she's just a corpse. So the corpse is obviously David's love interest that apparently he killed and he experimented on afterwards. But the thing is that when he leaves uh, that planet, you think he's just going to leave her like that? I don't think so. He's going to bury her. And the thing is that I always thought, oh, the question is where? And I always thought that that thing on that was attached to her face was a helmet that he had to pry open. I always thought that that was a helmet that he had to pry open. And of course, he gutted her to experiment on her. But the thing is that I'm thinking that, well, she must have tried to fly the ship. The helmet fused with her head for some reason, and but she was impregnated at the time. She got to get up. She flew the ship. She crashed. It crashed, and then the alien just popped out, and then David took her and started experimenting on her. And then there's where you have the eggs. If the deacon didn't survive, it didn't come onto the ship, because also that looks like a different ship as well, because that ship is not the same ship that they left in to come to wherever they are. That's a different ship, because you look at the bridge, the cockpit, the platform where the cockpit is, it's much smaller than what they in the prologue. It's much smaller. So they must have changed ships at some point. It's weird. So, but they had a lot of adventures before I think they got to paradise. Anyway, so he had to bury her. And in a sense, that's his way of burying her. He put her into the chair. He put her into a chair, and she's the space jockey. And of course, the atmosphere in the paradise is changing. It's changing dramatically, because there's no way, as I mentioned in my other video, there's no way that the engineers would have stayed on a planet that has months and months of torrential rain and storms. So there's something that David did that caused a change in the atmosphere, and it's changing and it's degrading, and who knows what it'll do to her body. And probably, I don't know, make it enlarge her body, or I don't know, make it calcified. It's possible. It's possible. This is sci-fi. Anything's possible. But this is just a theory, and I thought that definitely that thing that was fused to her face was a helmet that he had to pry open. So that's why I'm thinking that it's possible that she is the space jockey, and he would not leave her body like that. He would do something with her body, something meaningful with her body, because he was wondering, should he bury her to next to the garden or somewhere else, and that would be appropriate place because that's where she died. She died exactly there, and then people would come and find her anyway, and then she'll be like a living monument, and people will talk about her for forever, basically. So that's his gift to her.